Hey, what's up, guys? Back with another video today. Hope everybody had a good day today. Um, in today's video, we're going to be talking about this Beckett submission I had come back. I've been telling you guys that I had a submission coming in. This isn't the one, I have another one coming in, so stay tuned. I got a 45 to 50 card order coming back from Beckett within next week. I'm hoping next week they are both in, but I have a 50 card order, exactly 50 cards coming from CGC, which should be a good return. And then I also have a 45 to 50 card return coming back from Beckett. And like I said, I'm hoping to get it back this week, so stay tuned for that video. But today I'm going to be showing you my Shiny Vault Charizard return, my SV49 Shiny Vault Charizard GX from Hidden Fates. And then I'm going to be showing you a little bit more about how I decide what cards I'm going to be sending to be graded and which ones I am not going to be sending. Typically, I will not send a card to be graded if it's not at least $3 raw, I would say. And if it's not a gain, so typically I use TCG Player app, and I will figure out and search around prices when I have the time, obviously. But a lot of these I know the value of them, or somewhere around the value of the card just by looking at it from experience. But if you can't do that, I would say get Collector app or TCG Player app and scan your cards and do some research before submitting a card. So basically all I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you how I flip through them and I find what I should be sending in and what I'm not going to be sending in. It all depends. It's really weird. Sometimes a $2 card could be worth $50 in a 10, and sometimes a $2 card could be worth $20 in a pristine 10 or anything, or a PSA 10. So if it's going to be something like that, if it's like a $3 card and if it comes back a 10 and it's only worth like 18 to 20 bucks, I usually won't bother unless it's something I want in my collection. But I usually go by, if it's anywhere from $3 to $5 or higher raw, then I will send it in to be graded. So basically, I'm just gonna show you what I do. So I'll get a big pile of my cards. I got a lot of cards. I got a ton of cards here. I got a pile of Yu-Gi-Oh! This is all 25th water stamped. 25th quarter century. This is also 25th quarter century. Some of them are different. Like this is from Legend of Blue Eyes. Secret rares. A bunch of prismatic secret rares. Just a whole random stack of Pokemon. Another whole random stack. And another one. I actually got these from Nostalgianomics, who is a pretty well-known rip and shipper. And he actually got me some pretty good cards, so let's go over those quick. I'll show you what I got. A whole pile of most of it's 151. A whole pile of the little Cosmos energies with the swirls. Pikachu. Not this. This was an eBay order. The Wallace. Zapdos EX. Psyduck. Gold Psychic Energy. Mew. Alakazam. Giovanni's. He got me a whole stack of cards. SIRs. We got Alicia's Appeal. Pretty sure it's from Paldea Evolved. Giovanni's Charisma SIR. Lugia V-Star Rainbow. A ton of good hits out of this pile. If any of you are interested in a rip and shipper or doing any of that stuff, highly recommend you guys check out Nostalgianomics on YouTube. Go watch his streams and buy in if you want. I've never seen a rip and shipper get as many hits as this guy. Dude's got fire hands. He's gonna be pulling your stuff like Zapdos, EX. He's legit. He's not a scammer or nothing. He's actually the one who pulled me this this Charizard GX from Hidden Fates. I ordered like 10 packs of Hidden Fates. He pulled me the Charizard GX. Yeah, he's a great guy. Check him out if you're looking for a rip and shipper. So let's jump into this. I'll just grab a random pile. I'm gonna try not to make this take too long, but I'll show you some of the other ones I already have picked out that I'm gonna be sending in. We got Heatron. This is not going in. We got Zeraora VMAX, Simisear. We got the Lugia V Alt-Art that you guys have been seeing in my other videos. I'm really questioning this. This will not be going to Beckett. So after seeing what Beckett did to this Charizard GX, I know Beckett slabs go for a lot more, but I have a feeling if I sent this to CGC, it possibly could have got a pristine or at the very lowest a grade 10. I honestly rather have it in a Beckett 9.5. It's still worth a lot of money, but I would have rather took the shot on getting the pristine from CGC, even though the centering's off a little bit. I think they're more lenient on stuff like that, and they definitely wouldn't have hit me on the corners. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the corners of this card, so I really don't understand. But if you get this at a CGC pristine, it's 1200 plus, and in this slab it's about 700 I would price it at. So I really wish I would have sent that to CGC. This Lugia V, it was perfectly mint. It is a little off center. This will not be going to Beckett or PSA. This will be going to CGC. It's got a little, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's got a little mini crease up here. I can't seem to figure out how it happened, but the corners and everything are perfectly mint. So this card will be going to CGC. So stay tuned for seeing the return of the Lugia V. I got a Giratina V-Star, 2 of them actually, a ton of Summon Skulls. I got a bunch of Summon Skulls, Red Eyes, Dark Magician, bunch of old school stuff. This is the big boy right here. My old lady actually pulled me this. This is a 25th anniversary first edition water stamped Blue Eyes White Dragon secret rare. This will be, you guys will see this coming back. I'll put up bets in the comments. This card is perfectly centered. Absolutely no damage on the back. A little curvature. I'm going to try to straighten it out a little bit. I will bet you guys this comes back pristine from CGC. And a pristine, it's about 200 plus. It goes for some coin. I'm willing to bet some people on that. Let's see what happens with this Blue Eyes. This is going to be the return I send out once my Beckett and my CGC 50 card orders come back this week, hopefully. I just wanted to show you guys these cards. All these will be going out to be graded. So what I do, I take them. They're just penny sleeved, and they're going to go right inside this mini tin. So it's going to keep all the junk off of it, and that'll be ready to be sent in. I know a lot of you guys prefer Pokemon, so let's check out some of these Pokemon cards. We got an adorable 151 Pikachu. I've been chasing this card forever. Finally got it. I'm hoping it can get a 10, but who knows. Little damage on the corners. So we're going to go over some cards. So I got a Jirachi. That's worth grading. I'm not sure about this. Articuno V. This will be going to get graded. So what I'm going to do, and what I do, I go through the whole pile. Aerodactyl. I'll find any cards that I like. Charizard. Tinkaton. Maybe. I don't know. Ogerpon Mask. I hate those cards. We'll get a Flying Pikachu. I will get that graded. We got a Dialga V Alt-Art graded. So this is all I do. So I'm going to go through the piles. Got a Charizard V from the Charizard Premium Collection. And I'm going to find any cards that I want to get graded out of here. Gengar. Gimme Ghoul. So I just flip through my piles. I find whatever cards I want to get graded. And then what I'm going to do here, I'll get them all in a pile. And then I'll look at them front and center. From the front, it's very centered card. I like the way it looks in the front. Let's check out the back. Very centered on the back. But look at the corners on this card. See if I can hold this straight for you guys. It's pretty centered, but the corners are not rounded. They got some weird bend going on. So right off the bat, I am not going to send this card out because I know this card will get a 9 just from the corners. And the centering's a little off on the back here. So that's an automatic 9. This card will probably be worth more raw, so that will not be sent in. We got a Hisuian Typhlosion V-Star Rainbow. Very centered on the front. Actually, no. It's a little off center on this side, but that's still fine. We're going to look at the back here, and it's got some weird heaviness going on the bottom there. Very perfect corners. Look at the corners. Take a good look at the corners. Very, very round corners. Looks really nice. It's just off center. I will take a chance on this card. I believe this card can get a 10, so it's going to go on my 10 pile. Possible 10 pile. And now let's look at this Dialga V. Right from the start, it's off center on the front. Very weird heaviness going on the corner. So the picture of the Dialga was actually printed at an angle here. And if it's going off at an angle, don't even send it in because they're going to put it... I mean, you can send it in if you want it in a slab. But let's see the back and I'll let you know. Off center also on the back. The corners are actually very nice on this card, honestly. Maybe I will take a chance on this. I'll put it in the possible 10 because that is a very nice card. Now, these Celebrations cards are always very nice condition for some reason. I've never seen it. I very rarely see a card out of Celebrations. The printing quality during the Celebrations print was amazing, obviously. The corners are always round, and very rarely will you find any whitening. There's some stuff on this, but it's just fuzzies. Very, very top heavy right there. Very top heavy on the front. On the back there. This card in the 10 might be worth $30. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to what I was telling you before. We're going to factor in the price on this. And even at a 10, it's only worth $30. At a 9, it's not going to be worth almost nothing. So I am not going to send this card in because it's not worth the risk factor. We'll look at this Charizard V. Actually don't know what set this is out of, but very beautiful card. Any Charizard is sought after. If you pull any Charizard and it's in good condition, I would send it in no matter what, regardless. They're usually always more than $30 in a 10. Very center on the front. And actually not bad looking on the back either. And we're going to check the corners. And the corners actually look very nice on this card. So that is going to go on my 10 pile. Possible 10. One I already checked out is this Articuno V. And this card is in amazing condition. Corners are amazing. Centering is very nice. CGC tends to be very lenient with certain centering issues. And as you can see on the back here, it's off center on the right here. Very heavy on the right. I'm still going to actually send this in to try to get a 10 on it. Now we got Jirachi V. Very cute card. Somebody will be interested in this, graded. We got top heaviness going on. It looks equal, but if you actually check it out, it's top heavy on the top there. and it's very top heavy on the back. It's a lot more noticeable on the back. So if you're having trouble seeing it on the front, flip it to the back, and the back will always be the telltale sign right there. Very, very top heavy on the top there. So that is not going to be sent in. And we got Aerodactyl V full art, I believe. Very nice looking card. Another card a lot of people like, Aerodactyl. If you get an Aerodactyl card, it's worth sending it in probably 90% of the time, as long as it's not a normal EX. And it is pretty centered. Got a little skinniness going on over here on the left. But let's flip it to the back and check it out. And it's actually not that bad on the back. So this card has very nice corners, as you can see. There's some whitening on it, but it's just the fuzz on the sleeve. It's protected. Very nice corners, and I'm willing to take a chance on that. Let's check out some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Purchase this on eBay. That right from the start is going to go into the grading, the possible grading pile. And then we're going to check out some that's in this pile. We got some Black Rose Dragon promos. Danger Bigfoot, Honest. Honest is an Honest 25th water stamp. Sought after card. It's going to go in the check it out pile. Monster Reborns. We got a Brain Control. If you know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh, we got Brain Control. 25th anniversary stamped. That's a good card. And like I said, anything about $5 I'm going to send in. Yu-Gi-Oh I'm pretty lenient on, so we'll skip through some of these. We got another promo for the Black Rose Dragon. One of these was actually, these promos are very hit and miss. And this is actually the one that's a hit. So this is going to go in the possible grading pile. We got a Prismatic Ultra Rare. Prismatic Ultimate Rare, a bunch of them. Black Rose Moonlight Dragon Prismatic Ultimate Rare. So basically I'm just looking for sought after cards like this Monster Reborn. I already sent in a ton of these. I sent in 3 of those in my CGC order, so get ready for those. I'm thinking 2 pristines out of that. We got the Witch of the Dark Forest. Very OG card out of the quarter century Bonanza box. Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's basically the Charizard of Yu-Gi-Oh! That's automatically going in the possible grading pile. I love this card. I almost got a tattoo of this card because this card's awesome. This is gonna go into the pile. Lightness Darkness Dragon. We got a Blue Eyes Secret Rare Jet Dragon. So we got a couple of these. And now let's take a peek at just what I pulled out of that pile. And then I'll put this back over here. So let's check out this Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. It's got a noticeable bend to it. What I like to do with these, so if a card has a bend, don't try to bend it back into place. It's not going to work. You're gonna bend it, and the grader's gonna see that you tried bending it back in place. Your best bet is to put it in a hard case. What I noticed is you could do this. You're not really altering the card. You're just fixing the bend. So don't be saying I'm altering my cards, blah, blah, blah. It's a natural thing for this to happen to cards, especially Yu-Gi-Oh. So I'm going to drop it down into a hard case. See if I can get it in there. You're going to drop it down into the hard case. And then just the hard case alone is going to straighten it out a little bit. And then you could put it on a towel or something like that. And then get something heavy and flat. Whatever you put on it has to be flat. I like to put it on a towel or something. You can put it on a hard surface, but I've never tried that. I always put it on a towel or something. And then if you can, get something that's flat. Like this isn't flat, obviously. And then this wouldn't even damage it. It's not heavy enough, but it's just heavy enough to flatten the card out a little bit and straighten it out for you. So when you send it in, you're not sending in a bent card. But So we're going to look at the front here on this Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. We got a very skinny right and a very skinny left. Usually if the centering is off that much on a Yu-Gi-Oh card, especially Yu-Gi-Oh, graders seem to, especially like CGC, they seem to pay more attention to Yu-Gi-Oh card centering than they do the Pokemon for whatever reason. And we got it off center on the right over there too. And we also have off center on the same side on the right of the front. So this will not be sent in to be graded. Let's check out this. This card has the same bend. Same bend on this card. I'll also be doing the same thing on this probably. Let's look at the front of this card. It's actually very centered card on the front. And then we'll take a peek at the back here. And it's pretty centered on the back also. I don't see too much heaviness going on either side. I see a little bit on this right. The grader, this has a chance of possibly getting a 10. This will go in my possible 10 pile. And then also, if you're sending in Pokemon with Yu-Gi-Oh or with One Piece or with Lorcana or anything, be respectful to the grader. Keep your Yu-Gi-Oh with your Yu-Gi-Oh, your One Piece with your One Piece, your Pokemon with your Pokemon. Don't go mixing them all up and submit a Pokemon card and then submit a Yu-Gi-Oh card and then mix it all up. Try to keep it all in order. And then if you're sending duplicates also, so like I said, I set in 3 ultra rare Monster Reborns. Every Monster Reborn was in a line all together, so the grader knows Monster Reborn, Monster Reborn, Monster Reborn. So it's not like a change up in the lineup, you know, oh, another Monster Reborn halfway down the pile or something like that, you know. So let's check out this Monster Reborn. I'm not going to go over too many more. This video is getting kind of long. I don't like doing that. Very centered on the front here with this Monster Reborn. Check out the back here. And it's actually a beautiful back. Perfect. I would say almost perfectly centered. A little off in the top left there. Almost perfectly center. This big possibility of getting a pristine. So that will go in the 10 pile. And then this is another one I want to show you. We got a Blue Eyes. Perfect Blue Eyes. This is what I'm talking about. This would be considered, to me, perfect centering. Literally perfect. I would say 50-50 on this Blue Eyes. Corners look amazing. This will be another one. I'm willing to throw a bet this gets pristine from CGC, guys. All right, that'll be it for that. I just wanted to help you guys just pick out your cards. I want to show you guys all my techniques and stuff so everybody can be doing it. Everybody has a chance of getting good grades when they're submitting their cards. So, like I said, I got a 50 card Beckett order coming in this week, and I also have a 50 card CGC order coming in. If you guys want to see more grades, pop back in a little bit, or stay tuned. Keep a close look at the channel. Check out the Mewtwo GX, beautiful card. Too bad it's off center. It's got a little sliver of a line down there. I might send this in. I might send this in, honestly. This big boy's going in also in the next order. Stay tuned. It's got a little bending on the corners. It's not 100%. I'm hoping to at least get a 10 out of this. Stay tuned for that. A lot of big cards going out. A lot of big cards coming back. Beckett order is loaded with 151 cards, which is very, very hard to get good grades on that 151 cards. The print quality was terrible during the 151. So stay tuned for that. I got a lot of 151 cards coming back, and this is in the Beckett order. I'm pretty sure I got one of these in the CGC order also. So a lot of 151, a lot of Silver Tempest, a lot of Surging Sparks, a decent amount of cards from a lot of good sets. So guys, stay tuned. Don't miss this. I know you guys like seeing these submissions, and I usually peek at them. I'm going to try not to peek at these, and I'm going to try to experience it with you guys so you guys can, it's a surprise to all of us. So Like I said, stop back in, guys. Like, subscribe, throw a comment down if you if you got anything to tell me. If you want me to answer any questions, I'll answer as many questions as I can. Like, share, subscribe, follow. Shoot me a message if you want. I will be linking my eBay if you want to check out my eBay, especially when my orders come in. Just about every card that's not going to go in my personal collection will be listed on my eBay. And then in my previous order, that Gengar VMAX, the Machamp Alt Art from Astral Radiance, the Gengar VMAX Alt Art from Fusion Strike, all that sold on my eBay. If you guys are interested in any of those big hitters, if you're interested in any 151, check out my page. I'm going to link it in the description. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a good one. I'm out. Peace.